Good morning, Yasha Allah. And good morning to all the assemblies of Alahayam, brothers and sisters in all the diaspora, where 12 tribes have been scattered abroad over all the earth, according to Luke chapter 21. And so also to the whole earth, to the nations at large. We are sent here to bring you a word concerning end time events. It is our duty, and it is of our calling in the Mashiach, the mighty Prince of Peace, Mashiach, the word of power, Balahayim. And so we bring this word to you concerning um, the sealing. You might remember that a short while ago, we brought you a word by the title of The Sealing and Amalek. So we are upgrading to the matter of fact, I should state it like this. After delivering the word on the sealing and Amalek, we have progressed to the time of the sealing, or that portion of the sealing that is called the former rain. I think you know of it, but we're going to deal strictly with this part of the sealing that says in Romans chapter 9 in verse 28. Reads Romans 9:28, for he will finish the work and cut it short in righteousness, because a short work will the Most High Yahweh make upon the earth. Therefore, we reference the fact that it was last year that we had directions to bring to you the subject of the sealing of the 12 tribes according to Revelation chapter 7. And in accordance with the word, the sealing commenced and has progressed to the stage of what we call the former rain, that is where we were in the progression of the sealing of the 12 tribes. Therefore, that phase of the sealing has been completed and ended, I believe it was the 24th of December, 2021. Remember, the scripture says that he will do a work and cut it short in righteousness. And thus it has been. Not a very long time, if you recall, that the former rain period of the sealing of the 12 tribes, Revelation chapter 7. And so that period of the sealing has come to a close on the 24th of December. Only a short time ago, it came to a close. And thus, we are looking forward to the latter rain, to all Yasha Allah. Pardon me, I speak fast sometime, but I was saying, unto all of Yasha Allah, those who are designated for the sealing, we encourage you to give attention to this matter. And of course, there be those among the nations whom the Most High is sealing for the kingdom, according to the scripture. I'll cut it short right there. Principally, we dealing with promoting, advertising, if you will, the continuance of the sealing of 12 tribes, according to Revelation chapter 7. And so the former rain, or the first phase of the sealing of the tribes, that began a short time ago, has come to a close, ended 24th of December. I guess we could say last year. And now we are in the period of preparing for the latter rain. Therefore, my encouragement to Yasha Allah and to all other who are concerned with salvation and the the sealing of the people of the Most High. All who are concerned with being a part of that number to be sealed for eternity. Give heed, and so we need to apply ourselves no less than we have been doing with the offering up, the consecration of ourselves to the Most High Yahweh through the Mashiach. Mashiach is the mediator of the new covenant. Yatab, Yatab, Yatab. And thus, we encourage all who are desirous of being a part of the sealing, with particular emphasis on the 12 tribes. We want to be in serious prayer and preparation. Preparation would include among other things. I'm not sure I know everything what should be included in the the recipe for the latter rain sealing. But as we progress along the way, the Ruach of the Most High gives us direction from the Mashiach, who's in charge of the operation. And so we encourage brothers and sisters all over the diaspora you can put on your shouting shoes, knowing that we are nearing home. And so, in our rapturous excitement, I hope you have it, we will continue to apply ourselves to prayer and seeking unto the Most High through the Mashiach. He is our high priest and will offer on our behalf to the Father our requests and manage our welfare. Maybe I should add, as a matter of caution, that we have had a serious opposition force to contend with from Amalek and Levi, the fallen Levites, Mekatah, who have turned themselves over to Satan and have been a real trouble spot in the midst of the 12 tribes. But it's not only the Levites. And matter of fact, it has gotten so bad with our allegiance to the Most High and to the Mashiach that it is stated in the scripture, maybe in the book of Luke, but the Mashiach asks the question that when the Son of Man comes, shall he find faith on the earth? Because that's how bad things have gotten. That is the overview of our spiritual state, our condition before the Most High. That even the cradle of his love in the 12 tribes, there has been set in the midst of us a protocol of disarray. And we find then that there's so many, I guess I could use the word factions, so many different branches of destruction to split up the tribes and have them going in, in separate ways away from the Mashiach. The Mashiach is the focal point. In him we live and move and have our being. But Yasha'Allah has been losing sight of the Mashiach. So much so that Amalek and homosexuality has been brazen enough to be pushing homosexuality, intending that all the earth should be gay. This, the Most High will not tolerate, and nor do we that follow the leadership of his Mashiach that he gave to us to lead us the way of righteousness. Mashiach will not stand for that. Nor do we stand for it. We stand for righteousness. And so, Yasha'Allah, I won't prolong you. Won't keep you waiting. This is an admonition to encourage us to keep on seeking, as we have been doing, and looking to the Rawak, who's our guide and our teacher and instructor, looking under his guidance to open the scriptures to us according to what the Mashiach has taught us. So that we will be guided in the right and proper way. All right, so remember now, we're looking forward towards the experience of the latter rain We don't know exactly how the Mashiach is bringing it forward, but he'll show us, he'll teach us by the Ruach, he'll teach us. So we're looking, open hearts and willing spirit to receive of him. I guess it's similar to like the first installment, you remember, in the upper room. They didn't know exactly what was going to happen. They were only told that they would receive power when the set apart spirits come upon them. And so we have had the descent of the Ruach upon us. Now I guess we're waiting for the booster shot that's called the latter rain. So I encourage you, brothers and sisters, and all others who are concerned, to be instant in prayer, as the scripture says, and looking unto Mashiach, the author and finisher of our faith, that we may be accounted worthy to share in the latter rain baptism. And of course, when the sealing is completed, to use a common phrase, we're looking for all hell to break loose. This is not to frighten you. This is to encourage you to stand, as the Apostle Shaul would say, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth. This word I leave with you, brothers and sisters, as we wait for further instructions concerning the latter rain proposition. In the name of the Most High, Yahweh, and Mashiach, and the King that he set upon his set apart hill, and the blessed Ruach. Bless you, Yasha Allah. We'll see you next time with further instructions by going into the Word to find what we need. Until next time, so let it be.